Well, first show after the anniversary. Yeah.
Previously, I'm Keepin.
Saeed.
I'm Ted.
I'm Crystalline.
I'm Shemaine.
I'm Diamond.
I'm Junior.
And we are
Keepin' It Real with the Henningtons.
So now I said, previously, I'm Keepin' It Real with the Henningtons. So we talked about Halloween.
Cyberbullying.
Halloween, cyberbullying.
And our 1 year anniversary.
1 year anniversary.
And the girl gets
We always said
the fight that was at we talked about the fight that was at me and Junior school. We talked about
the girl that got slung by the policeman, Shanika.
Shanika, yeah, we gave our opinions towards that. We said we all agreed that both the officer and the girl was wrong. Shanika.
She could have just got up.
Yeah.
She should have just turned off her phone. No.
Yeah. So
I'm just mad because I put you on blast.
I know we're not finna go back to this last show.
Anyways, this show
This show is our anniversary.
No,
that was the last show.
No, because we got the birthday thing right here.
this is our first show after anniversary. This is our first after our anniversary last week. Nobody gonna dance? Whoa!
I just tried to. Y'all talking. Y'all interrupted me anyway. So I really not. Okay.
Like a 14-year-old got into a fight with.
No, she's 13.
She
was
14.
14.
Oh man.
She's 13.
No, she was 13.
She was
14.
She was 14.
13. She was 13.
Okay, she was in between 11 and 14.
13 to 14.
She was in between 11 and 14.
Practically, she was 13 years old.
He don't know what he talking about, so just like kind of mute.
Stay in 6th grade.
But
No, I'm
a fight broke out at Kilt Middle School.
Kill.
Middle school. I just said Kill Middle School, right?
Cullen Middle School.
Cullen Middle School, yeah.
Sorry, we had it wrong.
Well, just one girl
It
that
was
got
a huge
jumped.
fight.
Her 10-year-old sister was with her. She saw everything, and car came in, jumped the curb, and
Hit her.
It all started on social media.
They put her, she was under the car, but it was.
and then when the car ran over her,
Her sister tried to get her up, but
she
went
couldn't
down.
move. Her
Yeah, we
phone
couldn't
just-
see her actually being ran over. We saw her coming from under the car. Yeah.
We saw her get ran over.
and then they rode off like it was nothing. They just rode off.
Yeah. So we
And
guessing.
some people,
The news said, social media said that what was I gonna say? Social media said that that the people that was in the car that drove in the car was a part of the fight. So and it kind of looked that way from the way they drove.
We don't know how it broke out, but we know that
We don't know all the
it was a
details.
fight.
well, I kind of thought that maybe she was talking mess or something.
It started on Instagram and Twitter about trash talking, and then they fought.
So it's actually bullying. It was actually bullying.
Yeah.
But even though we give our hearts and prayers out to her family
Her and her family.
and her that she's okay
She went-
in her third surgery
Yes.
That happened
Yes. this morning,
Yeah.
that she's okay in her third surgery and that it went well.
Yeah. We'll read about it and talk about it on the next show.
So we're gonna show you video now.
And then it goes from bad to unbelievable.
Anybody else is on my money?
We're back! You guys have seen the video.
It was actually pretty
It was
painful to
it
watch.
Was
Once she got ran over, you could see her bumping under the car.
yeah.
It's nasty.
Well, we want to give our hearts and prayers out again to
her family.
and hope
And that her surgery went well and that she's okay. So we got a new guest on the show. What's up, DJ?
I should have been introduced first, but I ain't gonna tell nobody. I don't want to shake your hand. I don't know where it's been. So keep that over there. All right. Okay. Here we go.
All right.
I'm Big Brother. These are my
He's
shows.
supposed to introduce
No,
you.
it's my
No, we
show.
supposed to introduce
It's
you.
Keeping It Real with DJ. These are my shows.
No, it's not.
Okay. All 20 of them belongs to, yeah.
We only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So you trying to say I can't count?
Look at.
You just
Look
I
here.
counted.
Look here. We gave you a call to come on this show to be a guest. You over here on live television embarrassing us.
Once you invited me, yeah, and keep it real with the hand. No.
You know what?
No, don't be salty. Ain't that what y'all say now? Salty. Ain't that what y'all say?
No.
Don't be salty.
They say salty.
That's for real.
I never heard nobody say
Yeah,
salty.
see, see, you know, you in the loop. You in the loop. See, I ain't that old.
What's salty?
So, what you associate with salt when you taste salt? How your face?
Just like.
Nah, chill.
Oh. We're not talking about that. Let me stop.
Anyways, it's
And I'm not the DJ, as y'all can see, the comedian. I'm the second or whatever. I'm the newest generation of the comedian. But okay. They say.
I guess I'm.
No, no, we're not. That boy over there is that's just him. No, this all me.
Alright, DJ.
All me.
So we haven't seen you in a while.
You just seen me before I came out here to sit in this chair. Before that, you seen me. I was over there.
How has life been
I was behind the scenes.
in the real world?
How it's been in the real world?
We heard you got a job. You got a car.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Don't
House.
remind me.
We got a dog.
All right, now let me tell y'all
dog.
something about being an adult. You ready? I'm gonna tell y'all
Being in
something
the
about
dark?
being. I said an adult.
Oh, a dog.
You an adult? You got something? You got I'm country. You don't like it? I can't
No,
help
you
it.
said dog. What did you just say?
An adult.
Oh, a dog.
A dog.
Adult.
Adult.
I thought you said a dog. Okay, what you were saying? How is it to be an adult? Isn't that what you just said?
No,
That's
adults.
why you.
Adult.
You know what?
That's why you.
You guys talked about that about that.
Anyway, I'm gonna talk to minus you. I'm gonna talk to minus you.
Okay.
You sit there.
19.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna listen.
Yeah. So now it's 19 of y'all instead of 20 because you opening your mouth. Anyway, when it comes to being grown, when you're grown, okay, that's better. Talking about something adult.
You said adult.
When you're grown, you gonna hate it. Cause I hate it. Y'all lucky. Y'all don't gotta do nothing. Y'all don't have to pay no bills. None of that. Anything
Well, I
y'all
do.
want, y'all can go to your parents for it.
Not
That-
really.
She say,
Look at daddy. She
I
like,
pay my lunch.
She don't be getting.
you pay your lunch bill.
but who give you the money?
Bill?
Who give you the money?
to pay for your lunch?
Your mama.
I work for it.
You work for
Doing what?
Washing dishes.
But when we go over there,
That's
still
your
this is in
job.
the
How
sink.
you watch
Okay?
Yeah,
When we go over there, still this is in the
I
sink.
still see dishes too.
I mean,
Don't be trying to
No, we
play her
just
like that.
playing. We just playing.
You wash them dishes. You be the best dishwasher you want. You know, people get paid to be dishwasher. You probably make about $8 washing dishes.
Dishwasher. You
I ain't no dishwasher. I'm a cook. It's a difference.
You gonna cook us something?
No, because I don't like you. I cook them something, but I don't like
you
you.
mean me?
Bed.
Anyway, bills. That's the only thing I hate about being grown. My rent $600.
Wait, you got your own apartment?
Yes, I do. My rent $600.
What about
Phone
the
bill $40. My girlfriend phone bill is another $40. That's $80.
But don't she got that?
Light bill can range from $100. Yeah, she got a job too, but that don't mean nothing.
But you still look like you know, living good.
Boy, this is I don't want to wear work clothes right here. You see this? What I got on? These are work pants. You see this? That is my badge for work.
Make
I
sure
go
you get this.
and I keep it moving. That's what all this is. I ain't even got on.
At least you get paid.
I'm in true. You know what? You my
At least you got
friend.
somewhere to stay.
You my friend again, cause you
See?
know what? I was looking at all the bad. You my friend again. See, now he back in the loop. Now we back at 20. We back at 20.
Okay. Whatever.
I didn't say nothing.
I just heard you.
Why you being mean to me?
You did it.
I ain't say nothing to you, boy. I've been nice to you since I've been sitting in this chair.
When?
Just now. By saying you my friend.
Alright.
See, that's how we handle it. I can't wait till all y'all grown. Y'all ain't gonna have nowhere to stay, cause y'all gonna get put out.
Hey, we gonna be in California living on the beach. Living in our beach house. You
With
chill.
whose money? With whose money?
The ad with the show money, duh.
With the show money?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So how much
you know.
No, don't try to save face now. See,
No.
they wasn't even thinking about you. They wasn't even thinking about you at all. See, so they gonna get all the money. You gonna be broke.
No.
And they all can't see.
No, we already.
Because we don't sign contracts.
No, look, we already know what he want. He want another car.
That's what I'm saying.
And a bigger house. Come on now.
With a pool in the backyard.
Oh yes.
We already know. We already know. Yeah, we already know.
Car, yes. House, maybe.
Pool, yes.
No.
Yeah,
No.
Then you
Why
say you want a pool.
would you put a pool in the back of his house?
he won't
when he ain't gonna ever use it.
And the inside.
He gonna have company come over and they gonna be like, we getting your pool? Nuh-uh, cause I ain't finna clean it. You gonna clean my pool? You need chlorine.
You know what? You're right.
But
But then he gonna have a maid and a butler. They can do all that.
he still gonna use the pool.
He still ain't going. I will use.
That pool gonna be there for decorations, just like
We
this
gonna use
table, decoration.
You know what? We just all got solid. You know.
Decoration. He don't touch nothing.
Well, we gonna give him a pool for decoration.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's how you say it.
You know, these days they got a pool where you cover it with grass. Have you seen that?
You mean like
You haven't seen that?
A
You haven't seen that?
grass bed?
No, like it's an electrical thing, and when you press a button, and all the grass come in, like when it rains or
A
something.
grass bed? It's like a bed for the pool?
Yeah. So your bed won't get. So your
So the bed won't get wet.
so your pool won't
With
get
the
dirty.
bed, I
want a water bed. Boy, you trip out with a water bed.
What year are you living in?
Huh?
This ain't 1998.
Daddy gonna have
Water
what?
bed.
How many bedrooms you want? Like the president have 15 bedrooms. A guest room, granny room, you know, diamonds.
When we come over, huh?
Yeah, people come over.
No.
We had like 5 barbecue pits.
If he had 2 bedrooms, he would use one. Grandma had the other,
Yeah.
and all the
There you
rest
go.
of them is no fly zone.
If-
Meaning can't nobody.
No, we have a game room.
Game room?
Thank you.
Where y'all getting this
A movie
weed
room?
We have a basketball court. You tripping? We thinking big, boy. We thinking.
Where you getting this weed from? How old are you?
I'm 17.
And y'all?
16.
How old are you?
Wait,
15.
Okay.
what does that have to do with it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because if I know daddy, when y'all grown, y'all gone. So where y'all getting this from? If he got a house with 15 rooms in it,
gonna be on them too.
if he got a house with 15 rooms in it, y'all
Nuh-uh.
can't be there unless y'all paying bills.
We all gonna be paying bills.
No,
See our show, we
see,
gonna be paying bills.
he gonna have a nice fancy car, be all fly and sexy, and y'all gonna have to pay car notes like him.
Wait, what about you talking
No,
about?
we have our own cars.
Diamond over here.
Yeah, you got diamonds. Granny gonna still have her bed, so when we want to go with her, we're all right her bed. There you go.
Of course you gonna be here because you gonna be with grandma.
Grandma.
She gonna still have her car seat or whatever.
No, I'm getting out of that Carson when I turn 8.
You thought you would. You thought you
How
would.
old are you?
7.
And you in a car seat? You should be proud
And
of
as big as
that.
she is, huh?
That means you can't keep still in the car, huh? You like to touch stuff? You like to touch the, yeah, you like to touch stuff.
Hey.
Oh,
y'all.
we all up top of this stuff.
We're gonna talk about the topic that got.
Oh, yes.
They got
So, what do you think about?
What do you think about the previous?
Oh yeah.
What did you think about the previous?
What got
Oh,
that
you
right
got-
here?
I know, right? I got to trim that, but
Yeah, come on.
look, I seen the video. That video was nasty.
That's what I'm
That
saying.
video was nasty. You don't even see her get hit. You don't see her get hit. You watch the video, you see the big girl get up. You think, did she want to get hit? Then the car keep moving. Like,
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
And then he swoop around.
I saw
All
that.
you see is somebody coming
That girl on the side?
right from under the car.
That
And
girl
I
on
was
the
just
side?
like she
Yeah, I
just,
thought
it
it
just
was-
looked like
It looked like it looked like it hit her for a little bit because it looked like she
Yeah, I
swooped.
thought
right?
Yeah.
It looked like she looked like
And I
she got
was
hurt.
like, huh? I thought that was her, but next you know I saw her.
Yeah, then you see
Tongue
the
under
girl,
the car.
she come pop.
Yeah.
Oof.
And next you know they just rolled off out of nowhere, like.
Just drove off like
Yeah.
they ain't just hit somebody. And
Because after all the girls was gone, that mean they got next
I
to
thought
her.
somebody accidentally drove on the curb at
No.
first until the second one.
no, they
Yeah.
were driving too erratic for that. They driving
Until the
too
second one
erratic.
got hit. I
Too
thought they
erratic.
accidentally.
All that hair and everything
And I
was
don't
on
like
the
it.
ground.
That's what happened to my grandma. That's exactly what happened to my grandma. Somebody hit her. She was supposed to be
Shanika.
crossing the street.
How you feel about
Shanika.
Shanika in the cop?
Oh, and the cop?
Yeah.
See, well, when it comes to that, it really is both of their fault.
Yeah.
Because when the teacher was like, hey, you need to put your phone away, she should have put her phone away.
That's what I'm saying.
Then again, when the the cop came in and said, hey, you need to put your phone away, the first thing should have popped in her head, I don't want to make it a race thing, but the first thing should have popped in her head, okay, I'm a black child. That's strike one. We don't get the same respect as Caucasian kids, and that's the truth. I don't care how you flip it. I don't care how you dip it. I don't care how you twist it or turn it. That is the truth. We do not get the same respect. We will not view the same. How many times have you seen a black kid in an altercation with a cop? Even if the kid is in the right, they've done nothing wrong, but they're treated like dirt, like they're not a child. Same age as the white kid, let a white kid do it. What would happen to them?
They won't get dragged.
Conversation, understanding, compassion. Will they still get taken into custody? 9 times out of 10, maybe. It depends. But if it was you, or if it was me, there's no guarantee what would happen the same. I'm not saying all cops are bad, because there are some good cops. But then again, there are a lot of bad ones too. And you never know which one you're going to get. You could be walking down the street minding your business. They could have got a call, hey, a store got robbed. Maybe you're walking by this store moments after it's robbed.
And they take
Only thing they know is if it was a black male in some blue jeans. Everybody wears blue jeans. But you're walking, minding your business, wearing blue jeans, listening to your music, cop driving by, get the word, stop, see you. Jump out the car. And another thing that really irritates me, when it comes to them approaching anyone else that's not of color, not of our color, they're fine, they're dandy, they have the less lethal, their hand is on their taser. But any online video, almost any online video you see where they're approaching a black man or a black woman, a black child, period, someone of color, their hand is always on their holster, always ready. Why? Why are you so threatened by us? What have we done to you? Absolutely nothing. Yet you get out your police car, you get out your cruiser, and your hand's already on your weapon. How do you know I have a weapon? You don't. How do you know I have ill intent? You don't. How do you know I was the one that robbed that store? You don't. But just because I'm black, just because you stick to stereotypes and you're afraid, that's your reaction. It's a sad world, and that's what we live in. So when it comes to the black kid, I mean, in that situation, you can't really stop and think and say, okay, I don't want this to get out of hand. Let me, because we're stubborn. We're stubborn people. That's fact. We are stubborn. So we're stubborn. We don't like to do anything. When someone comes to us, you need to do this, you need to do that. You're not my daddy. You're not the boss of me. Who you think you are? Those are our responses. Those are our actions. And little do you know, when you respond like that, when you respond with disrespect, it ends up biting you in your back.
But it's not just about the cops, though. It's about us too.
True, it is.
Because you don't know what you don't know what African Americans are running cars too. You don't know if they're gonna be bad because they're always good and bad African American. Like on the previous show, I talked about like us going into the hood. We're gonna be scared. It's the hood. We ain't living in the hood, So like,
so wait for yourself.
You know what I mean.
I get you.
But like,
I get you.
You said how like you never know what kind of cop you're gonna run into. If they went to African American, they gonna hold their house there or but the way I view it is, if I go into the hood and I'm a cop and I'm African American, I'm personally like I would pull out my gun too.
But see, that's the difference between. See,
so
it's more of a class issue what you're talking about, because you've lived a privileged life. You've never had to struggle. You've never had to truly starve at all. You've never known what it's like to live in a house weeks, months without water, weeks, months without lights. Not knowing if you can just get a pot of beans to eat. You don't know, because you've never lived that life. Daddy always made sure that all of us live comfortably. We had to worry for nothing. I've struggled a little more than you have because I wasn't always around Daddy. I wasn't. When I was a baby, sure, I was with him all the time. Terrified, but I was with him all the time. But when I left Pop, my whole atmosphere, my whole world was different. I struggled. I didn't know if I was going to eat again. I didn't know what was going to happen, because that was the life I had to live. When I lived with my great-grandmother Irene, I would go weeks without eating because I would give everything to her. So I I get what you're saying, but it's more of a class thing. It's more of the way you were raised. So you live a privileged life. So if you go into the hood, you see a guy, he walking tats everywhere, all over his face, saggy pants and stuff, and he cock swole, all that other good stuff. Of course you would be intimidated because that's not what you're used to. That's not the life you've lived. Whereas if I'm the one that's walking down the street and I seen him, I'd probably walk by and be like, hey man, how you doing? What's up?
Alright, so I get what you're saying. That actually goes great because that would mean okay, that wouldn't mean, but like you'd be comparing me to the white cop because I'm pretty sure the white cops are more privileged than the African Americans. They wasn't raised in the hood as well. So therefore, I would also be scared, just like the white cops. The white cops are scared of the African Americans, like the African Americans are scared of the cops.
But see, this is the thing. When it comes to that, see, we are stereotyped to an unbelievable degree. So whether you can drive right now in a Jaguar, Lexus, Porsche, Lamborghini, you can drive in a nice, wonderful vehicle with tailor-made suits, be respectable to anyone and everyone. But if a cop comes by, maybe he's having a bad day, maybe he's not having a bad day, maybe he has a ticket deadline to me, or maybe he's racist. Probably don't even know he's racist because a lot of people, a lot of Caucasians are in denial when it comes to such things. So you could have been driving by, minding your business on your way to work. He's driving by like, oh my God, that man is in a Jaguar. Not that man, that black man is in a Jaguar. Why? So he turns around, whoop whoop, pull over to the side of the road. He comes out, license and registration. Okay, cool. You show him license and registration, you give it to him. He goes back to the vehicle, types in your information, your license plate. You're clean. You have absolutely nothing on your record. But yet he will still approach you as if you've done something wrong. And I don't know what it is. I honestly don't. I can't speak for all people. I don't know what it is about us. Maybe we're naturally intimidating. I honestly don't know. But it's just a really strange thing. A really strange thing. Because it's almost saying we're not allowed to have nice things. Because rest assured, if you were that same guy in a tailor-made suit, yet you were coming down with a hoopty, a hoopty, it's beat up, dents, scratches, left side of your car red, the other side of your car blue, and it's just beat up, but you were in a suit, he wouldn't care. Because to him, that's the kind of car you should be driving. I'm not saying that's for all people, I'm not saying that's for all Caucasians, but there are some that are like that. It's like, and you know what, and some of them you can't really say it's a black thing because then again, the same thing that happened to us happens to Hispanics as well and Mexicans as well. But because Caucasians and blacks have a long history, ours is always pushed to the forefront. Ours is always on the news, and they always try to get a rise out of us and blind us with all these things that happen in the world between white and black to take us away from real issues. Say, like with Trayvon Martin, way back when. Terrible. Horrible. It was on the news for what? Months? Felt like. That's all you would see everywhere you went. Yet they don't want to talk. They don't want to tell you about soldiers who's come home, maimed, don't have an arm, don't have neither arm, don't have a leg cut off up to the knee. They don't tell you about how soldiers come home traumatized. They don't tell you about what's really going on overseas in the war. They don't tell you. Then you wonder why soldiers come home and they kill themselves. They're not getting the help they need. No one looks after them. Poor people. Poor people are all over the world. In the United States too. They say, hey, the USA, we're the greatest country in the world. We do this and we do that. We're great. We lead in everything. We're so amazing. We're so awesome. That's what they say all the time. Yet, the poor is treated like crap. Why? Because they're poor. But yet and still, they dangle a conflict on your right to keep you from looking at everything else that's important on your left. That's just the way the world is, and it's sad. It really is. It's sad. And to go back to that video, both of them in the wrong. True, both of them in the wrong. And it could have been handled much better. She could have put her phone away, or she could have put it in her pocket and walked out.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, she had a choice, just like he had a choice. They both had choices to make. even if she still went down that same road, I'm not putting up my phone. I don't know. I don't know you. You can't tell me what to do. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not moving. The force he used to remove her was unnecessary. You seen how big he was. All of that flipping her out and slamming. No.
And plus, that's a girl.
And it's a female.
Yeah, it's a female.
It's a female. Science tells us all the time, man, we're naturally stronger than girls. We're naturally stronger than girls. We're naturally... Okay, you're a grown man.
And also, some girls are stronger than men.
True. If they working out and pumping iron and everything else, it just depends. Everyone's different. Everyone's different. But, he didn't have to do it. He had a choice too, just like she did. If she would have given up her phone, the whole issue would have been avoided. All of it. Also, he could have still been employed, still had a job, if he kept himself controlled and handled the situation better. She didn't want to move? Fine. How many times have you seen a video of an unruly kid? Whether they're white, black, whatever. How many times have you seen it? To where a cop has to step in and remove that child. You don't have to get that physical.
He could have just touched.
She's what? 13, 14?
He could have just went
No telling how old he was. So at the end of the day, it's just both of them. It's on both of them. Could have been handled differently.
One more question.
No.
That's really why we do this show, though. To tell people, you gotta make the right decision. Yeah.
I'm crystalline.
I look at both disadvantages, both sides, the white and the African Americans. I believe that black people, they do it to themselves. And okay, white people, they do stereotype people, but I believe it's our fault. We make ourselves like that. That's how I believe it. That's what I believe.
No,
See, you
the parents need to.
Thank you.
The parents need to.
Thank you.
Be,
The
parents need to teach their kids how to be more respectful.
You can't just
and more
teach them though. People grow up and they change their ideas. They don't always they'll grow up, listen to their parents. They're gonna always have their ideas. They're gonna change.
That's true, but even still, it starts at home. It starts at home.
All the discipline, all the respectfulness.
It's certain things you can teach your child at home. It's certain things you can have them look at, watch, read. It's certain things you can do to prevent them going down that road of ignorance. Because that's all it is. It's a road of ignorance.
That doesn't mean they're gonna always abide by the rules.
True, that's not the point. The point is that parent puts forth the effort, the utmost effort, in making sure their child is not ignorant. Now, if they raise their child, do everything right, do it by the book, do everything they possibly can to make sure their child travels the right road, and their child doesn't, that's not on the parent. That's not on the parent. Because it's that child. Something is going on in that child's life that's outside of his home or her home or outside of their parents that's persuading and influencing the way they are acting or the way they're becoming. They may think it's an independent thing. I'm independent. This is what I think. This is what I want. This is that. This and this and this and that. But if you read between the lines and you dig deeper, you would see that they're not. It's not because that's what they want to do. Everybody goes through their rebellious phase. That's natural. But most of the time, it's because people are following each other instead of trying to be an individual, instead of trying to be a leader, instead of trying to be that standard bearer of greatness, which we all should be. Because that's just the way it is. We should strive to make our parents proud, and not only our parents but ourselves. If you can't be proud of yourself and you can't look yourself in the mirror, what's the point? What's the point? Exactly. There's no point. Why are you here? We can talk about this all day.
I'll say. Don't we have one more topic? Right?
No, that's it.
No, we didn't talk about the little girl they got ran over.
Yeah.
2-year-old. That's why I was just finna until she was like, no. She trying to stop the show already. We trying to give information to everybody. Come on.
And Katie that brought back all the pain.
When the mother was backing the vehicle out of the driveway to park the vehicle on the street, the child again approached the vehicle and then was struck.
Heroic efforts on the scene made by a construction manager to save her, but the 2-year-old didn't pull through. Tonight,
A 2-year-old got ran over by her mom. She got back into.
She was moving so she could give the little girl some space so she could play in the yard.
Driveway.
and the little girl ran and
behind the car. But her mom didn't see her. So, accidentally.
Media said that she ran behind the car accident.
But she didn't know what she was doing, so.
Well, I honestly think
It's not her fault. Like,
no. My opinion was I thought it was the parents' fault because
she should
She's
never
only-
left out the car.
she's only a 2-year-old. Like I can understand.
We also don't know all the details. We don't know exactly what.
I can understand if it was like a 8-year-old, but it's a 2-year-old. How would they like?
They don't have the mind to stay out of the way.
Exactly, like they're not taught all that stuff yet. They're not given full information on stuff and whatever. So I thought it was really the parents' fault.
They're too innocent. They can't grab certain things. They
They
can't
can't
understand
think
certain
quick.
things. Yeah, the
To
2-year-old
not jump
probably
into
seen the car coming, but as far as the 2-year-old, hey, that's a nice shining light. You don't know. And I'm not saying that to be funny, but I'm saying it to be honest. You don't know. And as the parent is at fault. Your child's 2 years old. I understand you're trying to give them more room to play.
She should have
But
put it in
while
the
you're
car.
moving, why not put your child in
In the car with you.
It takes 30 seconds. 30 seconds to put your child in the car, strap them in. Okay, I'm just gonna back up a little bit and give you time. And give you your space to play. 30 seconds. I know people. There's some people. Oh, but it's a 2-year-old. You need a car seat. No, the way I look at it, if all you're doing is easing back to give your child space,
And then if
put them in the back seat.
you're in your
Yeah.
yard, I can
Put 'em in the
understand.
Like, you're not on the highway or something. You could have just put it in there and just backed out and get out the car,
Exactly.
grab her, let her play.
Yeah, that's
You know.
true. But people don't always like they don't think something's gonna happen. They don't prepare themselves.
Well, she should have. Like, it's a 2-year-old. I mean,
I mean,
you say
like,
that, but you don't really think that something
prevent.
gonna happen.
Like
can't-
something gonna happen.
Yeah, everybody's different.
Yeah.
You have some people who may have to put their child inside of the car, but then again, you have others who don't. It's just
She must have been a single parent though, because a dad would have probably like grabbed the kid, hold it to the side till she backed out or something.
True, but not necessarily. And you don't have to be a single parent to have someone to watch your child. It could have been a grandmother, grandfather, and uncle.
I still
If
honestly.
she had someone, a cousin, if she had someone there,
Babysitter or something.
But
exactly.
if
She
she's
probably
by
did.
herself, then
She
like
was visiting, so she was at somebody's house. She was visiting.
Who? The mom?
Yeah.
Oh.
but if there was somebody outside with the 2-year-old, then
Somebody could have grabbed her.
yeah, I don't think the 2-year-old just would have ran out.
She should have been outside.
and-
She should have been in the house.
It's
Yeah,
kinda-
to get in the house, somebody like, I'll be right back. I'm finna move the car, then you can go back. And it's just
Then
But
again,
she left
it
her
raises
right
it
outside.
raises flags too.
Yeah.
It raises flags because you're gonna give your child space, you're backing out, fine. No one's there to watch your child to make sure your child doesn't run in the back of the car. You're not thinking anything's gonna happen, so you don't think to put your child in the vehicle.
she thought she was
But
just
the
gonna
question
sit.
is, if she was visiting someone, why wasn't anyone outside with the child in the first place?
That's
That's the
true.
question. But we don't know.
We don't know.
everything.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know all the
But
details.
that is a flag. That is a flag that comes up.
But
It
we
makes
still-
you ask those questions because we don't know everything.
We still give our hearts and prayers out to her family.
Yeah, we can heart some prayers.
But I'm still confused. Like so basically, it sounds like she has her child behind the car.
No, she probably had it to the side, like in the grass or something, or probably like on the side of the other side of the driveway. Like,
So she should have been paying
she parked her
attention.
car on one side and the baby's on the other
I
side.
don't think you guys should blame it on the door. Like
We're not. We just said
I'm
that.
saying she's wrong.
We just saying that she
for
should have just
outside.
put her in the car instead of just leaving her outside.
She should have.
The reason
She
the reason the parent is at fault, even if it's just a little bit, is because at the end of the day, you are a parent. It is your duty to look after your child. And in a vehicle, you have a rearview mirror, you have your side mirrors. It is your duty to look after your child. And in a vehicle, you have a rearview mirror, you have your side mirrors. So you're just backing up without looking in neither one of your mirrors. You don't know.
And
You don't know.
especially looking at your child on the side to make sure she's not moving. Like, make sure she's not moving or something.
Yeah, you don't
Like,
know.
oh, she's still right there.
Who's to say she couldn't have glanced over to her
Yeah.
left side mirror and say, "Oh my God, break," because she see a child. And who's to say she can't glance over to the right, look out of her mirror, see a child? who's to say she couldn't look out? She maybe was looking out the rear view. You know, it's a 2-year-old. They're short.
Oh yeah, small.
But if she had any
She probably was
chance,
crawling or something.
if she had any chance of avoiding the entire thing,
She
decided
should've
to put it in the vehicle.
She could have been
But
like,
we don't know everything.
she could have been
So
backing
it's
out.
no certain
Yeah,
way.
we don't
but
know
as a
everything.
parent, that parent is still at fault, even if it's just a smidge. As a parent,
Because she could have been looking back and be like, oh, let me stop. My child's still right there. Okay, I can back up again. And then, oh, she's still right there. Oh, man, she's not right there. Okay, you could have stopped your brake if you don't see her again. And then get out the car. Get out the car. Sorry about that.
Sorry
but
for the background.
you can see it like, if you don't see your child again, right, but at the spot where you left her, you can get out the car and be like, oh, she's behind the car. Can I move her? Then, But, I mean, I don't know everything, so.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, we don't know
We don't know.
She didn't know what was gonna happen.
Yeah,
she didn't.
If I was her, I probably wouldn't have thought nothing bad would happen like that either. Like,
True, exactly.
She probably thought a child would be smart enough to, like, stay there.
No,
not
she just
even.
didn't. It's like your brain.
Oh, it didn't catch on.
Yeah,
It didn't catch on.
It's at a panic mode when something like that happens.
It doesn't register. There's no way you can know.
So our message for the drivers of those individuals that's out
So
there.
this will make people that's actually seen the video footage that we're gonna show to think before.
There's no video.
What video are you
Are we gonna
talking?
show a video?
There's
There
no
is
video.
no
There is
video.
Oh, it's a picture.
A message to all drivers: make sure you're using your rear view mirror, your side mirror. Make sure you're being extremely cautious, even if it's your child, someone else's child, a grandparent, a parent, an aunt. No matter, just make sure you're as cautious as possible to avoid these kinds
And
of
plus, they
situations.
still making cars with the sensors at the back to make sure that, when it beeps up, somebody's behind you or someone is like,
Be
moving.
smart. Be safe.
But even with the sensors on the camera, you still have to be cautious. Not everyone's gonna have a brand new car with
But they do have the ones like, at the front of the car, like when you back out, you can see everybody at the back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that is coming.
But everybody's not gonna have
You see this
that.
face?
Everybody can afford it.
Everyone can't get those.
Yeah, but I mean,
Ain't just.
I understand. Okay, I understand. I understand.
We love you. Okay.
I'm kind of slow.
So, thank you for watching. Care.
All of us guys, all of us on
Instagram,
Facebook.
we're gonna start posting.
And I don't have none of that. But it was nice seeing everybody, not them.
It was nice having you on the show.
It's
Cause we can always see you.
Right,
We can always see you.
right. Yeah, I love you. Yeah, I love you too. I love you too.
Thought that was me.
We can all stand up. We can all stand up and give a hug or whatever.
Oh
If
yeah.
we wanna do that, we gotta do that.
Trump.
Oh, okay. We gonna do that then.
I'm Junior.
I'm Diamond.
I'm Shemaine.
I'm DJ.
I'm Crystalline.
I'm Dez.
I'm Ariel.
And we are
Keeping it real with the Henningtons.
And we keeping it real.